Welcome to a TB Aquatics real-world review. TB Aquatics has provided products for this video. TB Aquatics has no editorial control over the video or the contents. The views presented in this video may or may not represent the views of TB Aquatics. The reviews of the products are 100% those of the video personality and were not influenced by TB Aquatics.
Hey everyone, I'm going to give you an overview of the Neptune Apex fusion system. I'm using the Neptune Apex standard with the standard pH probe that was graciously provided by TB Aquatics for me to give this review. So basically you're going to go over to apexfusion.com. I'm already logged in here, so all you have to do is select your Apex that you have already synced to your account. And it's going to load here, and then you have all the temperature readings of your tank. Over here I have the temperature, 77.1, sort of been going up and down all day. It's pretty solid in the 77, 78 range, depending on how warm my place is. The pH, you can notice the dip here. We actually opened a window, and that's what caused the climb. And then the amps of the EB8 power bar. I don't have a whole bunch going on here. Most important to me was this temperature sensor. I have a fan in here, as you can see down here in the auto. If it hits above 80 degrees, it'll kick on and sort of hang out around 80, 78, 80 is where I want it. So basically, I'll go through the outlets I have programmed here and how I've set it up. So my nano box, the light is on this first one. It has its own Bluefish controller, so I don't need to auto the outlet. It's just always going to be on. The fan is auto though. I have it on certain times since it is on a different outlet than the light and the controller. The return pump, I had to set it on. I'm still working on this auto setting for it. Haven't quite figured it out, and I just didn't want it to shut off when I didn't want it to. So just for the safety right now, it's just set on. Heater is an auto, set at 78, keeps it around this temperature. And then MP10 again has its own controller, so I just have it in the on position just so it keeps the pump on. And then if I wanted to go into feeding, I would just select it on the controller. And then fan is if the tank overheats, it'll set an auto. So let me go into one of these outlets. So if you click the cogwheel here, you have the device. The three, one signifies which outlet you're on. I've named it Box. I kind of give it a light. It's a light. On time, off time. It's on all the time. Since it's on a controller, it's going to be on all the time. Let's go back here. Let me do the heater. So we have the cogwheel on the heater. Heater, it's on the 5th outlet. So on at 78, off at 79. I know it's saying 77 there. That's because I have the controller on the thermometer itself set around 77. So in case it fails, it would keep it on there. It would keep it in between 70. It would shut off at 79 is basically what would happen in case the heater thermometer itself failed. I didn't want the outlet switching on and off a ton. I'd rather keep it up to the thermometer like it was originally designed in the heater itself. Over here we can create logs of all of our settings, so if you test a lot, you create a log of that. You can create notes, good, bad, something that died. You can also program your feed cycles in. So if I hit feed cycle A and had that run, I could turn the return pump off for a given amount of time. I could turn it on after a given amount of time. I could do anything basically with it, and I have four options for that. What's cool about this interface that I like the most, actually, is if we hit this unlock button, it unlocks the customization. So I can actually move the temperature up and down. I can put whatever I want. And then in this box up here, I can display everything I don't want on here. So I don't have a webcam hooked up to it, so I don't want the display in there, so I just moved it up there. I can basically move anything I want. I don't have the switches. I don't know if you can move those. Yeah, I can actually move them up into here. So let me do that. Clean it up a little bit. I don't have a switch box like you would need for a auto top off that ran on switches. So let me just get rid of that, clean it up a little bit. I don't have any CO2, So I can get rid of that. So basically right now I'm just cleaning up everything that I don't need on my display. So that's really nice that they allow you to do that. The old interface, before they had Apex Fusion, you had to set your IP address on a static IP, and you basically had to program. I'm going to leave this here. This is an email alarm. What that basically means is if any of my parameters go off or something shuts off, if there's a power outage, it'll email me, and it's set to auto. Probably in there you'd see my email address. So if we, obviously it's not on, it's not emailing me. I think that could be set up in your other settings over here. So basically over here you have the Apex list that'll let you know which Apexes you have connected. Alarm logs, if you wanted to set up alarm logs for high temperature, if you're having issues with that, you can do that from there. Output log. I haven't set that up. Again, I'm still in the basics of this. I'm learning something new about it every day I use it. So, just stick with it, and you can have that there. So, outputs, this is where you can customize all your outlets in there, like outlet 1, 2, 3. That corresponds to the actual outlet on your EV8 power bar. You run different profiles for like your feed cycle. Authorization, you can allow counts to come in, not notes. You can add notes, and this goes to your log measurement. The reason why I didn't update is before I went to the other page, I didn't save it. So if I go in and save it, that would all go away. But I'll go do that later. That's basically the basic rundown of Apex Fusion. I really like it. It's really slick interface. It allows me to even pull it up on my phone anywhere. It's really great. And like I said, once you have it on your phone, I don't know if the display that is attached to the unit itself is really needed anymore. I mean, it's so basic compared to this interface that I don't know. I don't know if it needs to be included in future units, and I honestly don't even know if it will be. I can imagine some people just want to walk up to their tank and see a quick parameter. But if I'm just sitting at home, I can just load that website up on the phone. So basically, that's my review. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Hey everyone. Thanks for watching my review of the Apex Fusion web interface. Now I just wanted to just say a quick thank you to TB Aquatics and just talk about this system a little bit more. You get this nifty designed box. In the box comes your head unit, it comes your controller, it comes your EV8 outlets, and then it comes with a pH probe and a temp probe. You basically just plug everything in, get connected to your network. It should go in automatically, create your account in Apex Fusion, and then that should do it. I mounted the display unit right here on the control panel next to my Ecotech controller. Like I said, now that I can whip it out on my phone, don't know how much I'm gonna open this door to take a look at it, but it is nice to have there if you wanted just some quick readings without having to go and get your phone. That's nice. That's my one only sort of maybe doubt about this product so far. It surpassed any expectations I have. I was originally not even planning on using a controller for this tank, and when Ryan at TB Aquatics offered, I said yes, let's do this, and I put it on this tank, and it just has been amazing. So again, thank you so much, TB Aquatics, for letting me do this. This is the Apex Fusion. I'm excited to show how my tank's gonna mature over the months and years, and thank you so much again. Alright, bye.